I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. The other thing that I want to tell you guys is you just have to stay focused on doing the right thing. Cause see, when you join the spiritual journey, it's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna change when you start changing your life. People, situations, environments, everything around you is gonna change, and it's gonna seem like it's trying to distract you. But you have to lock into your spiritual energy and stay on the path. A lot of things that you think that you don't realize is gonna get exposed about your life and exposed about your life situation, and you gonna feel a lot of pain that you not expecting to feel. You gonna have to work through a lot of emotions that is going to erupt you. It's going to shake you. It's going to make you feel something. It's gonna probably knock you out of character until you get used to dealing with it. Or is that just my process personally? Like I done felt so much stuff that knocked me out of character and got me feeling some type of way, but I kept working through it till I healed it and I understand it. Now I'm at a place of peace where I understand my emotions. I understand who I am. I understand why my process was as long as it was. And I understand where I'm going in life. And I'm just excited about the future right now that I done healed everything. I'm excited to see what my kids are going to look like because I know they're going to have my attitude and I ain't going to be able to tell them nothing or really get mad because I know they're going to act like me. And that's going to be the most exciting but frustrating thing, especially when I'm trying to tell them something and I know I'm right and they know they right too and they ain't going to want to listen. And we're going to have plenty of arguments about that, and I want to see if they gonna look like me or they mama or what, and just enjoy their process. So that's what I'm excited about, and that's what I'm focusing on for the future. Like what they gonna look like, how they gonna act, how they gonna sound, how they gonna look, what it's gonna be like dealing with them as they grow up. If they gonna have more of my attitude or more of their mama attitude, and I'm just curious about that whole process and excited about it and just opening up about that. And when that time is right, and then hopefully getting engaged and then married and just continuing to grow on this spiritual process, continuing to open up as my life continues to change and evolve, and continuing to embrace life challenges as they continue to come forward to me and I continue to get older and my spiritual role continues to expand with my life role, and I continue to be trusted with more spiritual responsibility as my spiritual process continues. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the fact that I healed my soul and I bettered myself, and I'm stronger because I dug deeper. I pushed myself through farther and I became stronger mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. My soul is the strongest it's ever been, and I decided to stay strong. I decided to stay focused. I decided to stay in the journey. No matter how life tried to push me out, make me feel alienate me, make me feel weird, I stayed on the process and I didn't abandon it, and I mastered it because I stayed on the process. It was like riding a bucking bull. The bull was bucking left, the bull was bucking right. The bull was knowing everything it could do to throw me off or to make me feel wrong about what I was doing. But I held on the full 8 seconds and I finished the ride. And it was an uncomfortable ride. It wasn't smooth. There was a lot of bumps, a lot of bruises, a lot of hard lessons because I was stubborn. But I feel better because I feel like I have a complete answer to who I am. I have a complete answer to why I'm here in life. I have a complete answer to what my sole purpose is. And what my sole purpose is to continue to help people heal, to continue to help inspire people to fix their lives and fix their life situations specifically people that's either born into my situation or people that have accidents or some type of way and end up in my situation. I want to inspire them specifically that their life is not over. It just begins again in a different way. Because when most people have those type of accidents, they're convinced that their life is over. They need to fold up. They need to give up. No, you need to get up. You need to fix yourself. You need to be thankful that God still left you here. He left you here for a purpose. And God put me in your life to help you find it. That's what my goal is. I want to help other people find their purpose in life. I want to help other people fix their issues. I want to help other people find their spiritual strength, find their spiritual confidence, so they can be where I am and be healed. Those are the type of things I want to go into in the future. I want to write a children's book and my autobiography and continue with my podcast, of course, and just continue to sell merchandise and continue to build my spiritual brand as big as possible and continue to just be a genuine good person as my life continues to grow, and then hopefully one day get engaged and then become a husband and a father and just enjoy that journey, enjoy raising kids, enjoy that whole process. That's something I'm looking forward to that most people my age don't look forward to. Like going through the whole process from the time when they a kid, like getting up, feeding them bottles and all that type of stuff late at night, to watching them grow up, seeing them develop your traits, seeing them develop your attitude. You getting into fights with them because they act too much like you and they too stubborn. Like things like that. Like like feeding them with the balls and stuff. I know I'm saying it now before I get them, cause I know once I get them, I'm gonna be like, man, this gonna be a chore, cause I got to get up out my sleep and do this. But in the inside, I'm gonna be smiling, because it's something I always wanted to experience. So that's the way I look at it. It's like I don't look at it like typical people. Like, man, I got to get up out of my sleep. No, I look at it like I'm excited to have this experience. I'm thankful to be part of this because I didn't know in life if I would ever get a chance to do this. That's the way I look at it when it comes to a process like that. It would never bother me to get up at night and do that. I would be happy to, because God blessed me with this opportunity to be able to. And that's just the way I look at the process in my personal opinion. But that's the way I look at my life and my spiritual experience and some of the things I'm planning for the future in my personal opinion. And God willing, it will all work out right. But remember to stay focused, stay locked into your journey, stay healing, and you will get there. It may seem like some days you don't know if you will, you don't know if you won't. The bumps and bruises get to you, your emotions get to you. You get a little out of character. You get a little out of your head. You may say some things, you may do some things, but you have to keep going. When you get deeper into the journey, you'll be able to come back and you'll be able to understand why you said those things when you was younger, why you felt that way, why you felt that emotion. Just let the emotions come out now, and then you'll be able to understand and deal with it later. You have to get those emotions out of your body, no matter how they feel. Let them out. And then once you let them out, and address them, then you'll be able to deal with them and understand them later. But you have to let it out. You can't keep it pent inside, because if you keep it pent inside, it's going to create depression, which is going to create self-hatred, which is going to create a dark hole that you don't want to fall into. Take it from a person who did, in my opinion. It's better out than in my opinion. But that's just my opinion from my personal spiritual process, though.